Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a fantastic day. I know, this is definitely a different background than I usually do. Okay, so today we have another testing of a kit. This one is brought to you, well, not brought to you because this is not sponsored. I bought this with my own money, but I thought I'd film and see how it went with you guys. So this package here is from Canwax. I got a few starter kits, so it's not like you would buy it for a child to use. It's more of a you're interested in actually doing this more than once kind of starter kit. So is the scrub that I did in my previous video, in one of my previous videos. It's definitely, you can buy it and see how you like it and then research it from there because the bases are already mixed for you, especially in the scrub one, so you can go and look up what's in the scrub, the base of the scrub, and just figure out all the chemistry from there. But this is the dark chocolate lip balm. It just intrigued me. I'm not sure how it's gonna go, but it was packaged very nicely in this nice little box. Okay, so this is what is inside the box. You have your instructions and then cute little labels to go on top of your tins. And then you have your tins themselves, and you just fill this up, and obviously here's the lid. We have 5 tins. Let's see if I can close that again. Jeez Louise. Come on. There we go. So we have 5 tins that we can fill up here. Then we have the dark chocolate morsels, so they are chocolate chips, essentially. And then we have the hemp seed oil, refined. And then you have vitamin E. And then you have your butters and stuff, so this is cocoa butter. And then you also have your beeswax. So that is everything that comes in the box. So anything you need is in this box. There's no extras that you have to do. Obviously, you need a spatula and a microwavable bowl. That is everything that's in the box, so let's get going with making this lip balm. I'm intrigued to see how this turns out. I have no previous experience in making lip balms at all. Don't know what usually goes into a lip balm, to be honest. I am looking into it right now, just because I've got some things going on in my head right now. But let's get going with making this. So I do have a microwavable bowl and a spatula to mix. Yes, it has a snowman on it. Okay, so we're gonna start off with the instructions. So let's pull those out, and then. Okay, so along with what goes on top of it, they also have ingredients on the bottom, to go on the bottom as well. So you get a pictorial on the instructions, and you also get written instructions. So let's start now. So using a microwavable pouring container, pour oils in pot. They use a measuring cup, however, I don't have one that I can use. I'm gonna use this one. I don't know if this is actually big enough. Can I see what size they use? I think they're only using a 2-cupper. So we're gonna use this. So we've changed to a measuring cup just because you have to pour afterwards. So add in your cocoa butter. Looks like this kind of got melted when they delivered it. Okay. Add your beeswax. Okay. So everything's added. Add your dark chocolate, so literally chocolate chips. Not sure how fresh these are, but okay. Microwave your ingredients for 1 minute and then stir. If required, microwave further for 30-second intervals. Ooh, that's hot. Beware, you might need a glove. Alright. let's do this. So that pretty much did nothing, just so you're aware. However, you just want to kind of mix it to get what did melt, moving around and possibly melting something else. So it's 30 more seconds. Okay, so I forgot to add the hemp seed oil because hopefully I didn't burn anything. So they don't mention it here in the instructions. They don't mention it down here, but if you look here, that's the first thing you pour in. So let's hopefully not ruin this. Now let's mix it. This will probably help it melt a lot easier. And hopefully I didn't burn anything. Okay. So I don't know if you can see that, but it is definitely helping melt it. So it's obviously nowhere near melted yet. Our microwave tends to take a long time because it doesn't actually rotate it. So, but you can tell it is starting to melt because the liquid is starting to get the chocolate look. So mix. Oh, the chocolate's definitely starting to melt. I'm gonna say I'm not a big fan of hemp seed oil, the smell of it anyway. Because, yeah. Okay, so the chocolate's pretty melted. The beeswax is getting, ouch. The beeswax is getting there, but the cocoa butter is still got a bit. But you wanna mix thoroughly between rounds because you're gonna disperse the heat better and melt. It's gonna keep melting as you stir. What? She doesn't like when we're not paying attention to her. See? Alright, so a lot of the beeswax is done now, and even the cocoa butter. Okay, hopefully we are good. So this is actually what it looks like coming right out without me mixing it. So I am right-handed, which is why I keep switching it. So just stir gently. So that's what, a minute and then 3 or 4 intervals. So it's been 3 minutes right now. Granted, the first minute and a half, I didn't have the oil in there. So hopefully I haven't heated it too much. Doesn't really tell you. So the beeswax seems to be the annoyance in this, because it doesn't actually seem to be melted. I feel like I'm going to burn the chocolate if I keep putting it in the microwave, but the beeswax doesn't seem to be melting. Am I missing something? So everything but the beeswax seems to be melted in. Let's see if I can kind of squish the beeswax into melting. Does beeswax have a higher melting point? Let's bring you closer here. Okay. So if you see that, that's all the beeswax. Doesn't seem to be melted yet, but everything else seems to be. So I am going to continue melting this and then come back. See, they went rather quickly because I popped the bubbles and they didn't even. So I'm not sure if I just didn't heat it up fully. I'm not sure. Okay, so that is what that kitchen looks like. I don't know if I just didn't heat it long enough or I let it cool too much before I poured. I'm not sure, but as of right now, I am very, very iffy to even put this near my mouth. There was like, as you could see on the measuring cup, it's like the chocolate stayed there, but I just tried to get it off and it is like not melting again. So we're gonna let these completely cool down. Then I might show you what it looks like. And then maybe test it on my hand and not put it near my mouth. Okay, so we have let them cool for about half an hour. The instructions don't say anything about cooling, so I just left them cool for half an hour, and the window's open and there's a nice breeze, so that probably did it. I'd have to say this one is like the prettiest one. This is obviously the one that I even put my finger in it to like see if it was cooled. The bottom feels cool, so I think we are good. So let's try and test these. I'll do this one again. So not much comes up. There's a bit of moisture in there. I don't think it does much. Let's smell it. It smells like hemp seed oil. It does not smell like chocolate. I'm not sure how I'm going to like these, but yeah, it was a fun little experiment. I'm not sure. I would definitely recommend the scrub kit over this one. Maybe look into different ones. I know it's a small company, and they do have an error on their instructions because they don't actually, they list it in the photos but not underneath for the hemp seed oil. But I don't know, maybe I did it wrong. I very well could have. I may have not heated it enough before I poured it. A lot of things could have went wrong because I am a complete beginner. They definitely could have, because there's a heating aspect, put more instructions with it. I did get their beginner starter kit for candles, and they like had instructions with it, so maybe just a couple more instructions would be handy, especially if someone doesn't have experience with this. It was first try. No harm in trying. It's fun to do new things and try things out. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Make sure you do subscribe to my channel because it would mean the world to me. You can hit that bell if you want, and you'll be notified when I do put out a new video. There's a new video every week as of right now. Leave a comment down below if you've ever tried making your own lip balm, or if you do make a lip balm, if it was a starter pack, where did you get it from, or if you do it professionally. That's amazing. Let me know. I will check out your store. And yeah, I am excited for the coming videos. I'm just so much happier doing this than makeup. Makeup holds a nice spot in my heart, but yeah. If you're wondering what the heck is happening with this channel, make sure you go check out where I've been and where I'm going video, because that explains what all this is. But I do hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you have a fantastic day. And yeah, can't wait to see you in the next video. Bye.